In this video, we'll be taking a look at two MLB games happening on October 23, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Arizona Diamondbacks versus Philadelphia Phillies. In Game 5 of the National League Championship Series, the Philadelphia Phillies secured a significant advantage with a resounding 6-1 victory over the Arizona Diamondbacks. As they return home with a 3-2 series lead, they are just 1 win away from booking their ticket to the World Series. In a bid to extend the series to a 7th game, the Diamondbacks will send right-hand pitcher Merrill Kelly to the mound as their starting pitcher. The Diamondbacks pitching staff had managed to contain the potent Phillies offense reasonably well throughout the series. However, the dam finally burst in Game 5, and the long ball reigned supreme against Arizona. Despite allowing only 2 home runs in the entire postseason leading up to this series, the Diamondbacks surrendered 10 homers to Philadelphia in the National League Championship Series. Game 6 starter Kelly had a challenging outing in Game 2, serving up 3 home runs over 5.2 innings. While those were the only 3 hits he allowed, he also issued 3 walks. Kelly delivered 89 pitches in that game. During the regular season, the Diamondbacks starter evenly split his 30 games between home and away, but he secured more wins on the road, with 7 compared to 5 at home. The Diamondbacks offense managed to muster 8 hits on Saturday night, but struggled to capitalize when runners were on base. Their lone run came courtesy of Alek Thomas, who smashed a solo home run in the 7th inning, marking his 4th homer of the postseason. This marked the 2nd consecutive game in the postseason where the Arizona outfield produced back-to-back home runs. Kettlemar chipped in with a single, extending his hitting streak to 10 games this postseason and 14 games in his career. Despite an impressive .429 batting average in the postseason, Mart has registered just 1 RBI and 2 runs. After being held in check during Game 3, the Philadelphia Phillies offense rebounded in the Game 4 loss and fully regained their stride in Game 5, launching 3 more home runs, bringing their series total to 10. Kyle Schwarber continued his home run streak with yet another solo shot, responsible for half of his team's homers this postseason. Schwarber now boasts 20 postseason home runs in his career, including a National League Championship Series leading 11. Bryce Harper contributed to the offensive surge with a 2-for-4 performance, including his 5th postseason home run and 3 runs scored, which included a steal of home in the 1st inning. Harper boasts a .343 batting average in the playoffs, along with an impressive .511 OBP, 8 RBIs, and 14 runs. The Phillies have slugged an impressive 23 home runs in 11 games this postseason, closing in on Tampa Bay's record of 34 in 2020. The Phillies pitching staff continues to impress, registering 100 strikeouts as a team this postseason while allowing just 19 earned runs over 96.1 innings. Aaron Nola showcased his brilliance against the Diamondbacks in Game 5, maintaining his excellent postseason form by limiting them to only 3 hits over 6 shutout innings. Nola was 6-3 with a 3.29 earned run average in 14 starts at Citizens Bank Park during the regular season. In this postseason, all 4 of his starts and wins have come at home. Nola has been a standout and a reliable winner in this postseason. Across 3 starts, he has allowed just 2 runs, 11 hits, and 2 walks. Against Arizona in Game 2, Nola allowed only 3 base runners, and just 1 of them advanced as far as second base. With a comfortable lead in hand, the Phillies were able to remove Nola from the mound after 89 pitches, ensuring he remains well rested. The Diamondbacks offense has struggled to match the Phillies' offensive output, scoring an average of just 2.4 runs per game compared to Philadelphia's 5.4 runs per game in this series. Another quality start by Nola in Game 6 could propel him to a historic postseason run, returning the Phillies to the world's biggest stage. Philadelphia has maintained a substantial 5.7-run margin of victory in their 3 wins this series, with each of those victories secured by 2 or more runs. With Nola taking the mound, Philadelphia should receive a strong start and have a well-prepared bullpen. The Phillies employed numerous pitchers in their Friday loss but required only 4 in the Game 5 win. Additionally, their bats have remained hot, scoring 5 or more runs in 4 of the 5 games in this series, including a total of 11 runs in the last 2 games. As for the Diamondbacks, their key to success lies in striking early at the plate to set the tone for Game 6. Arizona's offense has sputtered in this series, managing 2 runs or fewer in 3 of the last 4 games. Overburdening an already exhausted bullpen with the task of containing the potent Phillies would be a heavy burden for Arizona. While Arizona has had an impressive season and is only 2 wins away from reaching the World Series, it's likely that Philadelphia will secure the series victory in this game. The Phillies have proven to be formidable at home, and Aaron Nola, who has allowed only 2 earned runs in 18.2 innings this postseason, will be on the mound. On the other hand, Arizona will rely on Merrill Kelly, who conceded 4 earned runs to the Phillies last Tuesday. This sets the stage for Philadelphia's offense to potentially shine once again. So the Philadelphia Phillies to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. This game can go in one of 2 directions. Either Philadelphia will launch an immediate offensive assault, as they have in several games this postseason, running away with the win, or, with so much at stake, things could tighten up significantly. The likely scenario points toward the latter, largely due to the pitching matchup. Despite Kelly giving up 3 home runs in Game 2, he displayed strength elsewhere, striking out 6 batters and maintaining composure. If he can avoid the red-hot Kyle Schwarber, who hit 2 homers against him previously, he has the potential to keep the score in check. In Game 2, it was only a 4-0 game when he left the mound. Kelly is expected to improve his performance this time around and keep his team competitive, at the very least. On the opposing side, Aaron Nola is the ace. Kelly will avoid putting his team at an early disadvantage in both of his National League Championship Series starts, allowing the Diamondbacks lineup to ignite an early spark and silence the Philly crowd. Keeping the home fans in their seats for as long as possible will prevent the Phillies from drawing energy from the crowd and making a comeback. With Arizona's season on the line, they won't hesitate to utilize their bullpen once Kelly displays any signs of vulnerability. With the exception of Game 3, these games in the series have been high-scoring affairs, with Philadelphia's offense proving too much for Arizona's pitchers to contain. In Game 6, however, the Phillies won't enjoy the luxury of early momentum. Facing an elimination game, Arizona will not delay in using its bullpen the moment Kelly exhibits any signs of struggle. The pressure cooker atmosphere is likely to result in a lower-scoring game, with both starting pitchers giving their all through at least 2 turns of the lineup. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Texas Rangers versus Houston Astros. In a thrilling turn of events, the American League Championship Series is destined for a climactic Game 7. The Texas Rangers compelled a Game 7 with a resounding victory over the Houston Astros in Houston. With the series now tied at 3-3, both teams are set to compete in a winner-takes-all battle on Monday night. The Texas Rangers' improbable season continued on Sunday night as they delivered a convincing 9-2 triumph over the Astros, forcing a Game 7 in the American League Championship Series. Remarkably, all 6 games in the series have been won by the visiting team. Once again, the Rangers displayed resilience and defied the odds to secure a crucial victory. Nate Eovaldi extended his impressive postseason performance by pitching 6.1 innings, allowing only 2 runs on 5 hits while striking out 4. With a postseason record of 4-0, Eovaldi has been a linchpin for the Rangers' success. The turning point came when the Rangers, initially trailing 1-0, took the lead thanks to home runs by Mitch Garver and Jonah Heim. They clung to a 4-2 lead in the 8th inning, and closer Jose Leclerc, seeking redemption after a blown save on Friday night, struck out 2 batters to escape a bases-loaded jam. Redemption arrived once more in the 9th inning when Adolis Garcia hit a grand slam, following 4 strikeouts in his earlier at-bats. The Rangers now stand on the cusp of completing their remarkable postseason journey. Surprisingly, the Houston Astros have underperformed at home this season, a trend that continued on Sunday night against the Rangers. With a 9-2 loss in Game 6, the Astros' home record for the season now stands at 40-46. Although the Astros initially took a 1-0 lead thanks to an RBI single from Yordan Alvarez in the 1st inning, their inability to capitalize on scoring opportunities persisted. Starter Framber Valdez had an impressive outing, allowing just 5 hits through 5 innings and striking out 6 batters. Unfortunately, 2 of those hits resulted in home runs, and he exited the game with the Astros trailing 3-1. The Astros struggled once again at home with runners runners in scoring position, managing just 1 hit in 8 such opportunities. The bullpen, which had been reliable throughout the postseason, faltered by allowing 5 hits and 6 runs in the late innings, failing to support Valdez. Both the Rangers and Astros have been unable to defend their home field throughout this series. The Rangers maintain a perfect 7-0 record on the road this postseason, an impressive feat for a team that was relatively average on the road during the regular season. On the other hand, the Astros have struggled at home with a 40-46 overall record for the season and a 1-4 home record in the postseason. Despite these statistics, I am inclined to lean toward the Astros in the 7th and decisive game. The Astros will entrust Javier to the mound, and his postseason track record over the last 2 seasons has been exceptional. He boasts a remarkable earned run average of under 1.5 in 5 postseason appearances, including 4 starts, and maintains a perfect 4-0 record during that span. Javier has allowed only 6 hits in 23.2 innings of postseason work. He will be well supported by the rested back end of the bullpen, particularly the closer Ryan Presley. In contrast, the Rangers will start Max Scherzer, who may struggle to pitch deep into the game, given his 4-inning appearance in Game 3. Scherzer, while a seasoned pitcher, lacks the dominance he exhibited in 2019 when he led the Nationals to a World Series title. The Rangers are best equipped to win when their starting pitchers deliver deep into the game. Manager Bochy can strategically utilize the bullpen based on matchups to seal the game, as he demonstrated in Games 1, 2, and 6. If the Rangers starters falter, Bochy's bullpen could be exposed. While you can make a case for the Rangers, given their perfect road record in the postseason and the Astros' 4 consecutive home losses, the odds are not yet enticing enough. Max Scherzer's performance has been inconsistent since joining the Rangers, and he struggled in Game 3, allowing 5 hits and 5 runs in just 4 innings. In contrast, Christian Javier has been a reliable and efficient pitcher throughout 43.1 postseason innings, including 10.2 postseason innings this season during which he conceded only 2 runs. The Astros have previous experience in challenging postseason situations, which might work to their advantage. Given the soft odds on both sides, I lean toward the Astros at home with the more reliable pitcher at this stage, so the Houston Astros money line is our full game side pick. In this high-stakes Game 7, you can expect experienced managers like Bochy and Houston's Dusty Baker to have a low tolerance for keeping their starters in the game when trouble arises. Neither manager will allow an inning to escalate if they can prevent it. Both teams are likely to exhaust their bullpens if needed. Javier has been a dominant postseason starter over the last 2 seasons, and I anticipate a similar performance in this crucial game. While Scherzer may not possess the same abilities he did 2 or 3 years ago, his determination and pitching acumen are assets. Expect both teams to play tight and cautiously manage the game, with a focus on pitching and defense rather than offensive fireworks. This matchup is likely to be decided by a narrow margin of no more than 2 runs, with runs being hard to come by. A tightly contested game is on the horizon. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.